Blessed day, everyone. Blessed Thursday, this year of 2021. Quick announcement I wanted to make. Now this video, hopefully my phone will allow me. I will record this and I will post it also on YouTube. Something important, just got piece of information. Now this white halo above my head, I don't know what it is, it's just a sunlight. Honestly, I'm in my kitchen, by my kitchen window, and just decided to make this quick video. So I'm following this few people on the YouTube. They're YouTubers, they're also bloggers, they're also free souls. They're Russian. I mean Russian by being born in that country, but hey, it doesn't matter. So the piece of information, I'm just trying to make sure I don't have this. I don't know why I have this white light. Maybe I become a holy moly. Anyway, so the information I wanted to deliver to you guys. Okay, let's be light. And the light became, whoa. Okay, I didn't make anything, guys. There's no special effects. It's just the light goes through the window of my kitchen. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why it's so white. Maybe it's meant to be. Maybe it's just my phone going crazy. Anyway, so here's the information. If you want a save your soul and stay free of all the experiments that we know those above us who pulling the strings are doing right now, you have to make an official declaration through the video, text, and the postcard. Okay, now I didn't make it up. I'm just following on some people who recommend to do that. Okay, we know that behind all the world government are the entities that most likely are not humans, and not humans as we know, at least. Okay, what I call them, shifters, greys, demonic entities, whatever, whoever believe in Bible, whatever. We don't know, okay? Because what's happening right now is, if you think it's still normal, and if you think it's just because of this, you know, when the fruits have viruses like papaya virus, like if you still believe in that, then good luck to you. Good luck in your cuckoo land. But in the real situation, there is a spiritual war happening, number one, and then we see it on the physical plane. Now back to what you have to do. Now you don't have to do it. You are free soul, free spirit, free soul. Now let's not mistake free spirit and free soul. Let's pronounce ourselves as a free souls. So here's the declaration. Now I have to go to a proper English dictionary, maybe like an old one, and actually find out the exact abbreviation of how it's supposed to be worded. Because English is the language of a business and is a language of how should I say it, is when the people have to nail it, like, or need to nail something, they use English, not French, not Spanish, not Russian, not Japanese, but to nail something they use English. And to nail it, I mean to say something exact, so that everybody understands and there is no like double meaning or triple meaning like in other languages, right? Because English, let's say, is it's a quite limited language. So anyhow, let's, that train is gone. Let's focus on the subject, okay? So the declaration you have to make to save your soul, to save your this physical body, maybe save it, maybe spare it. I'm not a god here. I'm not even, I don't know, maybe now I'm an angel, but anyway, angel on earth, hey. So the declaration you have to make again. I'm a free soul, a creation of living God, do not comply with any of the laws or any of the conditions that we on the planet Earth been put through. Whether is a forced vaccination, whether is a COVID passport, whether is your children or your elders or whatever been taken away, you do not comply. And they have to make the same statement. So the statement has to be official, just like I'm doing it right now. So through all your social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Now, what you're doing, what you're creating by doing this, you are exposing and you're showing you free will, not by common law, not by citizenship law, where you are on a ship. It's a marine law, okay? Like, think about the passport. Passport is, it's a pass to go to the port, okay? Citizenship is you are citizen on a ship. So it's an old marine law that been created to trap people, trap humans, trap human being, those ladies and gentlemen, sir and madams, humans, people, and so on. So do not call yourself human, do not call yourself people, do not call yourself man, do not call yourself woman, a free soul. As a free soul, I'm Alisa Yasnaya. Do not comply with any situation that's happening right now on the planet Earth, in this reality, in this one of the reality of the multiverse, and whatever this Canadian government or Russian government or world government or satanic government is trying to create, I do not comply. I do not comply. I do not comply. And my body is not to spare, and my soul is not to spare. I'm a free soul created by ever-living God, and I do not comply with anything that's been forced to people, whether it's a forced mask, whether it's a forced vaccination, whether is a forced whatever, okay? It's against my belief, it's against my spiritual belief, is against my me as a free soul, and it's my God said so, okay? And my soul said so, because we all have this power of tune into our, you can call intuition, or you can call wisdom of your soul, right? But this is not your brain. Remember that the brain is connected to all this technology, all this stuff that is not very high vibrational, okay? Our soul and our intuition, and our heart especially, the heart vibration and the heart frequency is on a much, much, much higher vibration, okay? And so therefore, I'm declaring as a free soul, created by ever-living God. I do not comply with anything that happened right now on the planet Earth, that anything that happened against us as a race, as a people, humans, as a free living souls in this earthy experiment. So I do not comply with anything that been ever forced or ever going to be forced on me. I do not comply. And if anybody ever going to force me, they will be facing not only judgment, but the punishment by God Almighty. Okay, now you can think I'm a cuckoo, and it's up to you. But there are much higher forces, those light vibrational beings, call them angels, call them guardian angels, call them other civilizations, whatever you want to call them, but they are guarding us, and they cannot do anything without our free will. So if our free will is to comply with forced vaccination, masks, and satanic government, then they cannot save our souls. They cannot save us, and they cannot save us from this situation. Now, as long as you declared it just like I do it right now, and just like I did it right now, what happened is you sending like little, imagine as a, it's a night and the boat goes navigating to the back to the land, and so it's like a lighthouse. So now you become a lighthouse. Okay, so imagine you're a lighthouse that lights up in the dark, and those good ones, the light beams, right, just like the light at the back of me right now. I don't know where it's never seen that before, but anyway, maybe it's a sign. Good sign. So you're going to be light up in the dark, and they will see you, and the evil forces have no power over you, over your soul, over your free will, and over your free choice as a free soul. Remember, not as a human, not as a citizen, not as a man or woman, because all those words are being combined or tugged in all these laws that been made to enslave you. Just remember that, okay? And any laws or regulations are made for us on this planet to be enslaved. Okay, now if you think I'm wrong, that's okay. Just please be mindful and don't leave any bad comments. You can just leave my page or unfriend me if you think that I'm completely went over or lost my marbles, how you say that, right? Or went over the board. I don't really mind that. I just want a truly friends on my page, right? And I know like most of the people I never even met on my page on my Facebook. Some people just friend me and they're like call themselves vegans or call themselves spiritual, and then I don't know what happened, and then they send me very weird comments on some of my videos and some of my posts. So if you don't like the person, just unfriend me, okay? Unfriend me, and do not leave any bitterness here, okay? So again, as a free soul, I do not comply with anything that happened right now on the planet Earth in terms of darkness, in terms of forced vaccination, in terms of forced mandated COVID passport. It's against my free soul choice. My free soul choose to live here in peace, in harmony with all other living beings. That means I have no rights to kill or enslave any other living beings, any other animal, any other living creature, as to in human form or in animal form. That means I do not have rights to eat or kill animals or take them as a food. I also do not have rights to take their to take milk from other species as cows, goats, or whatever. As people think it's okay, I don't think it's my right. I don't think I have that right. I think those rights belong to the babies of those animals, okay? I hope I make sense. Now, why I make this clear? Because as a free soul, you also have to acknowledge other free souls that came here for their own experience, not for us to consume, not for us to eat, not for us to enslave, and not for us to experiment or to wear their skin or fur. Okay, now I have to be mindful about that, because when you declare yourself to be free soul, you also have to respect the free choice and souls of other beings, and I think that's kind of equal, and that makes sense. So let's leave it with that. I might make a part 2 on my YouTube, one more video like that, and more detailed and more in more proper English language, to make sure the declaration is the word that I can use, because again, some of the words are they combined or they tangled with local laws and regulations, and I have to be very careful. Like, for example, if you make a statement, right? Statement is something that is legal, that you have to sign, or you have to go to like some legal people, lawyers, or etc., and sign it now, because it will be tangled with the local law and regulation. And remember, any law and regulation keep you as a slave on this planet. You are property of the local government, which is corporation again, right? So any government is, at the end, is company or corporation. Just like when Soviet Union collapsed back home, right, it became a Russian Federation or corporation. That's why Russians right now have no rights. Well, those who don't know have no rights in the court, or have no rights as a people, because corporation took over. And in the corporative world, you either part of corporation, or you become a stepping ground. Okay, so if you don't want to be stepping ground, or a somebody's toy, or somebody puppet in their hands, in their filthy, greedy, oily, hairy hands, right? Then you have to make the statement of a soul that has a free choice. Okay, that might be, for some people, might be funny, but believe it or not, behind all those regulations, all these masks, all this craziness that happened for almost a year and a half, there are higher entities, some of them evil and some of them are not. Some of them actually playing on our side, on the let's call it human side, right? And they want us to be saved, those who want to be saved, but they want to save those who also respect a choice for life of other beings. Okay, that's why it's very important right now, guys, to go vegan, right? Or not plant eater, but vegan means respect other life forms, respect other moms, means cows as a mother of a little baby calf, right? Or goats or pigs or any other animals that you think you can use as a collateral, or you can sell, swap, make money, profit, eat their corpse. Eventually we all gonna reap what we sow. Okay, and last but not least, I have a couple of my friends, they're a couple, right? And I believe they have one of the ancient Bible dated back, I think, 12th century, where in all the Bible, well, in a lot of not prophecies, but in some of their chapters, right, it says about not to consume animals as a food, because animals here, remember, animals in the eyes of the God, they are more superior than humans. You have to remember that, because what was created first? There was a darkness, and then the light came, and then the God created stars and the planets and our planet and so on, and then created plants, and then he created like the first carbon life, and then he created animals, and then he said everything was beautiful and perfect. Remember, perfect. So you cannot damage perfection. If you damage or kill or playing in one of the food chain, this game where you either buying, consuming, selling, or using animal for your profit or for your business or for your food, you'll be one day you'll be judged for that. And I didn't invent that. It's inside the ancient Bible, and I'm not a biblical person, as probably some of my friends know, but there are lots of stuff, there are lots of verses in Bible says that you do not have rights to kill. One of the first 10 commandments that were created, it says shall not kill. Shall not kill, it doesn't specify a bug or an animal or human, it says shall not kill. Killing is a killing, okay? It doesn't matter in the name of Allah or in the name of Moses or in the name of Jesus or in the name of Muhammad or in the name of Michael or in the name of, like I went to Georgia a few years ago, Georgia, Soviet Union, right? And I mean, former Soviet Union. So they take rams and the goats and chickens, and like depends on their financial situation. They bring animal and they sacrifice the bleed animal right on that mountain is a mountain of St. George, I think. It's in a not far from the city called Gori. Gori means like mountains, right? So anyway, and they sacrifice the poor animal right there. They bleed the soil of that mountain, and they believe that the Holy George or whatever needs that blood. Now, think if the entity needs blood, is that entity loving, or is that entity darkness? And you're probably supporting some satanic cult, right? Think about that. And I had the thoughts a while ago, and I realized every killed and slaughtered animal, every killed human, every raped girl, every raped boy, everything that goes against love, compassion, harmony, it's right away befitting darkness and entity. Darkness means like, darkness doesn't mean bad or good, but darkness in this content, I mean dark evil entities, okay? Anytime the blood of an animal or a human or a baby or an abortion happen, right? Think about that too. You're feeding a dark evil entities, and they're feeding by that energy. And how I know that? I just had discovery. I had the visions, okay? And yeah, guys, I do have visions. I just don't share them with the whole wild world, but I think it's a time right now to share some of my visions. And some of my visions already came true that I had about 3 years ago. I put it in the form of the book. I never published it because I thought it's way too crazy. But guess what? Almost everything in that book, half of it came true. Yeah. So it's not that I'm so amazing, is I'm a vessel that receive information. You know, it's like I'm one of the radio stations that receive the info. And now I cannot keep it, right? Because what's gonna happen is the radio station, when it receives it, and it doesn't let it go, what's gonna happen? It's either burn, break, or how should I say it? Anyway, I'm not in the electrical engineering and in the radio waves, but I think something's gonna happen with that radio station. But as for me, for person, for human, for free soul, I think if I'm gonna keep this information inside me, I gonna literally kaboom. So I need to share this in the form of this kind of videos, in the form of my YouTube channel, and whoever ready to receive it will receive it, and will make their choices, okay, the right choices. So I think no mass, no more need to be said. Be free souls and let other souls be free. Remember that, make right choices, and make this declaration of a free soul if you want to be saved, and if you want to be that a lighthouse that lights in the dark. And if you choose not to comply with this current situation that we know happening, and it's happened for a reason, okay? So the chosen ones, I think, and I'm not saying I'm chosen, you can become a chosen, right, if you make a right choice. So choice is yours. Remember, it's not that I'm so special, somebody so not special. It's I make a choice and I become chosen. If you make different choice, you also become a chosen, but by other forces, by other powers, by other entities, okay? So the choice is yours, and it's here, and it's right now. And either you choose to be with evil, and to get vaccinated, to wear a mask, to comply with this nonsense, to play this game, to be a clown on their carnival, on their satanic carnival, or whatever you want to call, or if you want to be a free soul. Last but not least, as usual, yesterday went to Tim Hortons with one of my friend. that I recently met. We were going for swimming, and so we just wanted to grab a coffee on the go. I went to Tim Hortons, and we're waiting in line, and she's wearing mask and I'm not, and we both fine, yeah. So she ordered her coffee, and then my turn was next, and the lady was taking my order, and then she froze, and then she's like, so how about your mask? And she completely covered by plexiglass, and I looked at that. I'm like, well, first of all, I'm exempt, and second of all, it's against my, what did I say? I said I don't believe in Satanism, and it's against my soul purpose. And she stand. She's like, yeah, okay. So she didn't want to even continue that. So she was stand. And I don't know why I said, because usually I just say I'm medically exempt, and people are like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm sure. But this time I'm like, you know what? I don't want to cover myself just with medical. Like, what's medical? Like, medical is against you playing their game, this bylaw, human bylaw, whatever. Tomorrow they're gonna say there is no bylaw, so you won't be able even to say that you covered by law with medical exemption. So what I think is the best is, and it just came out of like nowhere. It just like buzzed me in my head. I said I do not comply with satanic regime, and I'm a free soul. And yeah, so what they can say, they can't say anything, right? Because when people go to some businesses, some like banks, stores, groceries, whatever, they think those people are entitled to be over you and to override your soul rights as a free soul. Nobody have those rights, okay? And like as we live under this government's world government, those elites who are guarding us, guiding us, and making the laws, making choices for us. They're making choices for us. Remember, every day they're making choices for us, and we're complying. And complying by our actions, by our behavior, by treating each other wrong, by insulting each other, mask, no mask, by dividing each other, who is vaxxed, who is not vaxxed, who is for this government, who is for that government. They're dividing us, but against, they're making choice for us, and they're steering our path and our subconscious mind, right? They're putting this evil seed right here. But it's our choice to be chosen to be good or bad. Well, I don't want to even be like good or bad, but to be righteous or to be part of the herd. And if you're part of the herd, you can never be righteous. Anybody can be leader. You can be quiet leader. You don't need to go to the protest and talk on the mic. You can make your small videos like this, or you can make your trip to a store and don't wear a mask and show people example of how to be brave and how to believe in your values as a free soul, not as a human, not as a man or woman. Remember, the soul has no gender, right? But as a soul that has a temporary experience on this planet, right? And temporary matrix experience in this multiverse. And eventually it was our choice to have all these experiences. But now it's against every day, the step you make in different experiences, bad or good, evil or kind. Whatever you do, the future is in your hands. Just remember that. Your own future is in your hands. And stop being afraid, stop being scared for whatever they're trying to bombardier you. Even like good YouTubers sometimes, they scare the crap out of people right now by creating this horrible like statements about the future, that we're all gonna be wiped, we're all gonna be this and that. Think about that. You are free soul, and you have a choice of being wiped or not. Okay? So make a declaration, announce to the whole wild world that you're a free soul, and nobody, no one has right to take your life or to take your freedom or your health or your whatever you have, whatever you possess right now. Nobody have right to take that away from you, and especially your freedom, and especially the freedom of your choice. No one, no government, no politician, not even your parents. Okay, it's between you and your creator and your soul purpose. And what's your soul purpose? You better know. My soul purpose right now is to do what I do right now. That's what I feel is right, and that's what I'm doing. And I know this video is not perfect because there's all kind of light coming from my head. I don't know why. Again, I mentioned I don't know what to do with this light, but hey, it's my kitchen light, and it's just like there is a lot of light coming. I like it. Anyway, no special effect I'm using, guys. It's just me and my soul purpose. Okay, so find your soul purpose. Don't be afraid. Make your right choice. All right. I love you all. See ya.